Yo, what's going on, guys? CultofMush back at it with the top 5 best PC game deals of the week. While the Steam Winter Sale is over, as always is the case with PC gaming, there's a lot of great deals available online, so let's get right into this with number 5. Number 5 is the Humble Assassin's Creed bundle. Now, this is a very weird one. I don't want to say that it's bad. It's definitely not the best Humble bundle, but the selections that they've made on the games that they put in this Humble bundle are just very odd. So on the lowest tier, the pay what you want. You can pay as little as $1. You'll get Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, China, and Russia, as well as the very first Assassin's Creed game. Then to beat the average of $7.43 will unlock Assassin's Creed Liberation HD, Assassin's Creed 3, and Assassin's Creed 2. And then there's one final tier where you can pay $15 to unlock Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed Unity. Now the reason this is odd is that why is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood behind the highest tier? Shouldn't that be in the same tier as Assassin's Creed 2 so people can just beat the average and get both games? I don't know. Personally, I would have liked to see Assassin's Creed Brotherhood instead of Assassin's Creed 3 in the middle tier, and then you could put Assassin's Creed 3 in the highest tier. By the way, if you do beat the average with Assassin's Creed 3, you'll also get the Tyranny of King Washington, the Infamy DLC content. So the beat the average is actually pretty good. Assassin's Creed 2 is amazing. Assassin's Creed 3 is a game that isn't the best in the franchise, but I liked it a little bit more than most people. Assassin's Creed Liberation HD isn't all that great. And then on the lowest tier with Assassin's Creed Chronicles, that's just kind of an arcade game. It's a side-scroller. There's a reason they put all three of those games in the dollar tier. They're not bad, they're just bite-sized games. And then the first Assassin's Creed game, I think most would agree, is one of the weaker in this series. There was a lot of problems with that game that they fixed in AC2. The pay $15 or more to unlock with Unity, yeah, that's a very bad game. But in my opinion, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is one of the stronger games in the franchise. The one downer is that all of these are Uplay keys. I know some people prefer to have all their games on Steam. I am one of those people. Although, even if you do get those games on Steam, you'll still have to go through Uplay, so actually just getting them on Uplay removes a layer to it. But nonetheless, the Humble Bundle is okay. If you're looking to get into the franchise, at least pay $1 so you can get the first Assassin's Creed game and you can check out Assassin's Creed Chronicles. And then I think to beat the average of $7.43 is also pretty good because you get AC2 and AC3 along with AC3's DLC. Next up, number 4, I want to once again give a mention to the Humble Monthly. That ends in a day and 22 hours as of this recording. So if you're interested, I would snatch that up ASAP. If you buy it right now, it's $12 a month. You will get Warhammer End Times Vermintide. That's a game that alone goes for around $30, even on sale during the Steam Winter Sale. I don't think it was less than $12. So just to get Humble Monthly, you pay $12, you'll get Warhammer End Times Vermintide, and then on Friday, more games are gonna unlock. And usually every month, there's at least a few good games out of the Humble Monthly. You guys can look through past months. For example, last month you had Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, The Escapist, Western Press, and a few other games. And the month before that, you had Stardew Valley, Beyond Eyes, Styx Master of Shadows. Usually there's at least a few good games to check out, and in my opinion, $12 alone is worth it for Warhammer End Times Vermintide. Over on Steam, the midweek sale right now is on Rising Storm and Red Orchestra, and this is a game that I have to recommend because this was really the game that got me into PC gaming. I remember even before having a graphics card, I picked up Red Orchestra 2, and that was the game that really made me make the jump. That was before Rising Storm, and that game was just so much fun playing with a few friends, and I think for $5 picking up Rising Storm is a very good deal. You can also pick up the Rising Storm 4-pack for $15, so you get 4 copies of the game for the price of 3. I believe if my math is correct, that would knock the price of each individual copy down to $3.75. I might be wrong on that. I think I'm right. And yeah, this is just a very realistic, very gritty first-person shooter. I remember when I was playing Red Orchestra 2, I would just go around killing my own teammates. Yeah, I was that kind of person. And then I would just get kicked out of every server, but I was like 14 years old. You can't really blame me. The game released back in like 2011. Picked it up right when it came out, and it was just a ton of fun. I have a lot of fond memories with this game, and I recommend people to check it out. It's one of the better multiplayer shooters on PC. Finally, the last two deals come from BundleStars.com. First of all, Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition is 50% off, knocking it down to $10. Not the best sale on Ori and the Blind Forest, but I don't think it's gone lower than $10, so I guess by definition it is the best sale on Ori and the Blind Forest. The only thing is this is a game that I eventually see being on something like the Humble Bundle or the Humble Monthly. I could easily see that happen. So unless you're very eager to play this game, I would just say wait for a Humble Monthly or wait for a Humble bundle that has this game included. Otherwise, if you've been looking to play this game, it is a very good game. Ori and the Blind Forest is a very artistic game, a very good story that's very emotional right off the bat. It's just a very emotionally driven game, which is kind of weird. You look at this game and you don't expect the story to be anything that amazing, but yeah, it's very good. The platforming's on point, the gameplay's really good, it's got some solid music, and there's actually a decent bit of content considering the style of game that it is. It's a lot more open than your typical platformer, and if you're into platformers, Ori and the Blind Forest is one that you should definitely check out. Finally, number 1, also on Bundle Stars, you can pick up Red Faction Guerrilla 75% off for $5. This is another game I have a lot of fond memories with. I remember picking up this game back in 2009 when it came out on PlayStation 3. I also have it on PC, got that a little bit more recently, and this game is just a ton of fun. Now, it is 7 years old, so graphically it's not really up to par, but you don't worry about visuals in Red Faction Guerrilla. You worry about exploring the open world, blowing the crap out of stuff, and just having a blast. Some of the shooting isn't the best, but really the main enjoyment of this game is running around with your sledgehammer and just smashing people, throwing mines down, making things explode. It's a ton of fun. It's just a lose yourself in the world kind of game, very similar to something like Just Cause 2. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the Red Faction franchise is going to make a comeback anytime soon. I would love to see a game similar to Guerrilla, because the people that played this game really did enjoy it, and if you haven't played it, I think this is going to be a game up a lot of your guys' alley. It's older, so it's one a lot of people have forgotten about, but it's one that you should definitely check out. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Some pretty good deals this week. Like I said, Humble Monthly, definitely check that out. That's good every month. The Humble Assassin's Creed bundle, a little odd, but if you want to get into the franchise, it's a solid option. Ori and the Blind Forest is really good, although I see it being cheaper. And like I said, Red Orchestra 2, Rising Storm. If you want a realistic first-person shooter, that is a great option. And Red Faction Guerrilla, also a very good game. Thanks for watching. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.